friends, welcome back to RISSMAS day 18. Today we're gonna make some holly jolly holiday treats, but we're gonna make them a little bit healthy. So today we're gonna try to make protein peppermint mocha energy balls. I have been obsessed lately with the peppermint bark clip bars, and you know they're seasonal, like they only come around this time of year, just like all the other magical things of the year that only come around at this time of the year. So we're gonna go ahead and try to make our own version of them. And I looked at a couple different recipes and didn't really find any that I liked, so we're just gonna kind of wing it here. So let's get into our ingredients. Okay, so the very first thing that you're going to need is peppermint extract. A little of this goes a long way, so we are just going to use a little bit. You're going to need some nut butter. If you have an allergy to nut butter, use sunflower butter, or honestly, I bet even coconut oil would work. So I have 1/4 cup of all natural peanut butter and 1/4 cup of all natural almond butter. You're gonna need your chocolate protein of choice. I am using the Bomar Nutrition protein hot chocolate because I just like how it mixes. We're gonna need some white chocolate chips. I'm only using white chocolate chips because of the fact that in the peppermint bark bars that I love from Cliff, there are, I'm pretty sure, white chocolate chunks in them. So I figured this would make it most reminiscent. We need some oats. I'm using the old-fashioned oats. I would recommend these over the quick oats just because I'm pretty sure that quick oats are quick oats because they absorb moisture faster, and we don't really want that. So I have 1.5 cups of the oats. We have some agave in the raw. You could also use honey or like probably melted coconut oil or maple syrup. And then I just wanted to show you this nice little trick. If you take and spray your measuring cup with some kind of like baking spray oil, hopefully this will not stick in here when we try to pour it. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. We're gonna do 1 or 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. We'll just see how many we want to throw in there. And then of course you're gonna need candy canes. I'm using some red and green and some traditional ones just to make it extra pretty. You know, we gotta be aesthetically pleasing, so that's what we're doing. And we're gonna crush these up anyway, so the fact that half of them came broken is all right, I guess. I'll let it slide. So now that you've seen the ingredients, let's go ahead and get into mixing this all up. So like I said, I did kind of look up a recipe for this, but like also not really. So we're just gonna see how this goes. I think what we're gonna do first is maybe mix kind of like our wet ingredients together. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my nut butters. And then the reason that I said that I couldn't really find any recipes that I liked is because all of the recipes that I found called for things like dates and just other stuff that like I don't normally have in my house. And if I bought like dates for this recipe, for example, I don't think I'd use them for anything else. Nothing wrong with them, it's just like those aren't really things that I use. So we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants here. Okay, now let's go ahead and add in our raw agave. And we might still add just a little bit of honey in here to really hold everything together. I haven't decided yet. All right, let's go ahead and put a few drops of peppermint extract in here. And then we'll just start combining this. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw in our oats. And we'll sprinkle in our instant coffee. Alright, I can already see that it's gonna be super thick. So I am gonna go ahead and throw some more agave nectar in here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in 1 scoop of our chocolate protein. And since this is super thick, I think I am actually gonna add a little splash of water. This might ruin it, I don't know. On the bright side, you also get a bicep workout when you're mixing this up, so that's wonderful. Throw my white chocolate chips in. So this is pretty gooey and thick right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the freezer for a few minutes while we crush up our peppermints. All right, now it's time to crush up our peppermints. This is definitely the fun part. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a Ziploc bag. And I'm gonna throw the peppermints in. I keep calling them peppermints, they're candy canes. We're just gonna beat all the holiday stress that we have out on these candy canes. Awesome. So these look fantastic. And now what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna empty those into like a little container. That way we can kind of roll our little energy balls around in here and fully coat them. It smells so good. Oh gosh. Okay. Then I did take a baking tray and I lined it with parchment paper. We're gonna roll our little energy balls up and then we're gonna put them on here after, pop them in the fridge until they're ready to eat. So I'm just making itty bitty little balls and then just kind of dipping a couple sides in the peppermint. I don't want to dip the whole ball in peppermint because I think that'll be like overwhelming. So just like one little shpoop, shpoop, and then it's done. So shpoop, shpoop. Wow, these are not the same size at all. They look very festive, like I will say that. These look so freaking festive. Also, like if you don't want your hands to be dirty, maybe don't make these because my hands are covered in peanut butter mess right now. You know how like when you make like meatballs and your hands get covered? It's kind of like the same. I don't know why I wore my favorite Spirit jersey of all time to do this in, but the mistakes have already been made and there's no going back from it. Wow, it's definitely very reminiscent of that peppermint bark. So I'm gonna go ahead and just sprinkle the rest of the crushed up peppermint right on top here. Oh gosh. Alrighty, so this is what they look like. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these in the fridge and I will taste test them a little bit later for you guys, but we're just gonna give them some time to set and see if they actually came out delicious or not. Hello friends! Some time has passed, but it is time to taste test our protein peppermint mocha energy balls. These have been sitting in my fridge the entire time I was at Target, so that was plenty of time for them. I love these because, you know, they were pretty easy. They were messy. They were messy all over my fingers. But they were easy and we didn't have to bake anything, which is nice. Also, if you hear that slurping, it's the dogs. Sorry. So let's go ahead and give these a taste test. They're still very gooey. Is gooey the right word? All right, so this is what they look like. Wow. They don't taste like the Clif Bars exactly, but they're so pepperminty. But in a good way, not like that overwhelming peppermint. I would definitely make these again. Wow. These are delicious. Make these at home. So simple. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of RISSMAS where we made these easy peasy protein peppermint mocha energy balls. No bake, no muss, no fuss. Super simple, and they actually came out good. Woo! That's all I can ask for. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay jolly, stay positive. Bye!